from Connecticut's news leaders. NBC 30 today.
All right, still ahead, making every dollar count.
That's right. Tips for extending the life of your car and what you might be doing wrong when it comes to washing your vehicle. We're sitting down with a local expert when we come right back.
So don't go away. 7:48 this morning. You're watching NBC Connecticut News in high definition. Much more after this. Stay with us.
Back now, with gas prices still painfully high, drivers have more reason than ever to protect your investment and make every dollar count when it comes to extending the life of your car. Here with some tips on how to do just that is Mark Curtis. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, you're with a Connecticut-based Splash Car Washes, right?
Yes.
Now, we were just saying, looking outside right now, probably not too good a day to clean your car.
Not the best day,
but it's something you should do on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
And why is that?
Well, it's going to help protect your investment, and your car is one of your largest investments. So we recommend washing your car regularly, keeping a good coat of wax on it, and changing the oil and filters as the manufacturer recommends.
How long should the wax last on the car?
It depends on what sort of wax you use. There are better waxes, but you should do it at least twice a year, if not 3 times a year, and especially during this time of year.
The winter obviously comes with a lot of issues like rust on the underside of the car, which is something you should be aware of. But this time of year, because of the weather, you're saying also that there are some concerns with the heat.
It's actually worse. You know, a lot of people think that the salt is bad for your car, and it is. But I think that acid rain and bird droppings and sap that gets on your car and then gets heated up by the hot sun, summer sun, is much worse for your car.
Okay. Now, people who may not be able to afford to wash their car, let's be honest, there are a lot of people who can't afford to wash their car at a professional car wash on a regular basis. It's okay to wash your car at home, but there are things you really need to remember.
Well, you know, professional car washes treat their water before it goes to the sanitary sewer, so it's a very environmentally friendly thing to do at a professional car wash. But if you're going to wash at home, we recommend doing it on a grassy area so that the stuff that's washed off your car is filtered by the grass and the soils before it hits the water table. Otherwise, it goes down the driveway, into the stormwater drains, and directly into the Connecticut River or Long Island
Yeah, we
Sound.
certainly want to be green, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, tell us about some of the items you brought here today.
Well, you know, if you're going to wash your car at home, you want to make sure that you use biodegradable soaps. You want to make sure that whatever you're using to wash the car is a smooth and soft material. This is a lamb's wool mitt that we use at Splash.
It feels very nice.
If you're using a sponge, you know, sometimes sponges are two-sided. Make sure the kids aren't using the one that uses to get the pots clean. Make sure they use the sponge side. You're drying off your car, you want to have a nice soft terry cloth towel. And just as a tip, if you get sap on your car, you want to get it off right away.
Right away, you say, right away.
Because it eats into the clear coat and right into the paint. And if it's in there too long, you're looking at a paint job.
Now, tell us about the vinegar.
It's a great detailer's trick. Use a little white vinegar to get the sap off your car. It usually works in most cases if you do it soon enough.
And this year, there's so much pollen in the air this time of year. You got to make sure all that is just removed from your car.
Absolutely. If you've got a good coat of wax, it'll protect the clear coat. And a clear coat is so thin on your car, it can get damaged very quickly. So that wax adds an extra layer of protection.
Now, bottom line, how often should you do it this time of year?
I would say regularly, and certainly if your car's outside, make sure you do it after it rains. Every time.
All right. This is where it comes in handy to have a meteorologist or a friend. I'm always asking Darren Sweeney, can I clean my car today? Can I get my car washed? Yeah. All right, Mark Curtis, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharon.
Good for you to be here today.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.